What's good, y'all? It's your boy McBreezy, and we are back. We are back with episode part 5 of LA Noire. Last we left off, a couple of broads was drugged and pushed over the escarpment, or however they said it, something like that. And I had to go talk to the one movie star girl. The other one was just a little girl. She's at the station or something like that. But yeah. He said coroner is down somewhere. Let me get the facts. Can I just jump down here? No, I gotta go around or something? That's ass. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk to her yet. Let me get the physics from the coroner. Then we'll ask her some questions.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Uh-oh.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Dear Jesse, please, dear, come home. If you're worried about your father, don't be. All is forgiven.
She's a long way from home.
His hot temper, he can be very proud, but you're still his little girl and he loves you. I know you didn't mean those things he said. You're a good, decent girl, dear, and you're not made for Hollywood. I was 15 once myself. I wanted to be just like Clara Bow and wear lovely dresses and kiss handsome men. But once I grew up and married your father, I realized I would have never been happy in that life. You'll realize it one day too. I'm sure Aunt Junie's looking after you, but I can't help worrying. You know what your old mother is like. The world is a very dangerous place for young girls, especially ones with stars in their eyes. Stars are nice to look at, but sometimes they can blind you to what's right in front of your nose. Emma, Molly missed you awfully. Emma's getting so pretty now. Little Molly is bright as a button, just like you were at her age. Blah, 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 blah. I need big sister, look out for them. Dear Jesse, please come back. Frightened for you, can't help. Something terrible is gonna happen. I cry for you every night. Your loving mother, Camille Hamilton. So Shorty up and went to Hollywood to be a movie star. And her family's worried. Mom thinks something's gonna happen. She's worried that something's gonna happen. Damn.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Being relaxed lessens soft tissue damage.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, the head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Interesting.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Ooh. My guy hurdled that light work.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my
Sure to
work.
get that Harry Potter.
Can you tell
score.
us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast.
I don't like. Keep out of this.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
I'm gonna doubt it. Because you just look like you know more. I might use intuition. Why not?
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
I'm gonna doubt. Ah.
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
I'm a detective, the fuck. Should I doubt her? Just do good cop, truth?
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
The hospital. How far is it?
The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
Oh, this is that dead end place, man. Ah. Hey, yo! Well, it's the hospital right next to the station.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
Alright.
You can't hold me here. No! I
Feeling
don't
better
need
since
to
this
be
morning,
manhandled
Jessica?
by a doctor. I need
A
my
little.
lawyer.
My head still feels...
Where is the telephone? Do you know who I
Did they
am?
bring her in?
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Oh yeah, she's a kid.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Something's telling me to doubt you. You don't gotta lie. Your undies were in your bag. Nothing happened yesterday. Oh, it's kind of insensitive to just kind of throw that at her, accuse her. What was the other question? Contact with parents. Okay, I could tell she's lying if she lies about that because she has a letter. I'm gonna doubt her. I don't want to just accuse her.
You're holding out on me, Jessica.
Please, I want my doctor. I'm not sure I can answer any more questions right now.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Okay. I don't have anything to accuse her with, and I don't know why I would doubt her.
What do you know about Bishop?
He makes movies. I had to do a screen test. That's when you say some lines in front of a camera with the lights turned on you.
Playing it too nice with her.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
I want to accuse her.
God damn it, tell the truth, Jessica.
I am telling the truth. I don't know where the place is. I barely know this city.
She's talking about the place.
You're off the hook. For now.
Use my intuition. 12% of players chose it correct. Remove an answer, maybe? Okay. I'm gonna doubt her then. Or she really doesn't know. I'm just gonna doubt her.
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it? Forget about being in movies. It's time to act like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
You should think about going home, Jessica. You're getting mixed up with people who will treat you like last week's trash.
Are you crazy? I can't go home. I want to be a star.
Anything to be a star now.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Tail her ass.
There she goes. Come on.
Let me not crash. That'll let her know.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Stop at the red light for realism.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Sounds like she ran some over. Greater movie season, 99-cent family ticket.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
I'm on it.
Baby? No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it! You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls! I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
Gotta hurry. We about to clip him.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at the dog.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
She knew too much.
Any unit in the vicinity, see the man
He's
in
a
two
weird
numbers,
ass.
Mr. Kirk. 3rd and Hill
Oh, I
Street.
can't respond.
Stand by for further unit to handle code 3.
How to get there?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park.
Is that
11K
the...
code 3, all other units code 2. ATPL clear.
Wait, was the call for the place that I'm going to?
Gun it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
You too late?
You the cops? I tried to stop them. It's room 803, left out of the elevator.
Oh, damn. Even the bellhop bleeding.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Give it up! LAPD!
I'm about to break your goddamn...
No, you're not, see? I'm gonna knock you out, see?
I curse you and your children.
Finish him!
Ah!
Ooh, some try to sneak me.
You must be out of your tiny mind.
Night, night.
Are you injured, Mrs. Bishop?
I'm all right now. Those horrible, awful men.
Perhaps you should sit down, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Forgive me, officers. I'm very flushed. I'll just sit down for a moment.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am. Take a moment while we look around.
Yes, thank you. Just look at this mess.
Your husband's a
Took a
predator,
smarter man than
man.
me to connect that.
That's the least of your worries. Do you know who I am, ma'am? I'm Chris Hansen.
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Interesting.
Optimistic, Cole. Probably nothing.
Damn. They were looking for something. I'll be taking that.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Looks like the old movie set downtown. Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Junk.
Gay cowboys.
Presented to Mark.
Maybe if... No. This doesn't pertain to the case. I don't think this is going to help us. No good to me.
What's this? $20,000 check.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
Woo! That's bread back then. Alright, man. My name's Chris Hansen. Why don't you have a seat over there?
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Okay. I mean, I don't have... Lorna Hopgood on account of Mark Bishop. Check the $20,000. Gloria Bishop is her name. I just play good cop.
Your husband was using June Ballard in his new movie?
Hardly. Mark feels that June Ballard has limited range and is over the hill.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
You know more than that.
You are complicit in all of this, Gloria. You know what happens to these poor deluded kids, and you go along with it. I need to find your husband.
Why'd you come to Hollywood, detective? Handsome young man like you might find a little something in the movies. You've never thought about it?
No, I haven't.
Well, then you must be the only person in this burg who hasn't. We're born into temptation, detective. It's character that determines what we do about it.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Are you sure?
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, detective?
Oh, I would. I would like to prove that.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thank you.
All right.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and a movie producer's wife. We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Yes, smart ass.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
His vocabulary.
There's the mermaid. Alright, saving. I think I'm gonna call this an episode. Pretty short episode, but we'll pick up back here. I have to head out for something. So yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed this part. Make sure you subscribe to our post notifications so you don't miss any videos. Follow Azana and I on TikTok. The link will be down in the description below, as well as our link to our channel, Azana and Marquis. Make sure you guys go and subscribe and support us over there as well. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.